Okay, we've all heard stories about using hypnosis to kick a bad habit, but does it really work? Joining us today is hypnotherapist Beverly Taylor and her patient Reese Carnez, who will be undergoing a hypnosis session tomorrow to try and quit smoking. Well, congratulations, by the way, on that tomorrow. First of all, let's talk about hypnosis. Yeah. Is it what we think it is, where you say, look into my house, look at my eyes, you swing a little pocket watch back and forth?
Yeah, there's a lot of myths about hypnosis, and they're all wrong.
Yeah.
We don't control people. People are still conscious during the session, and it's really relaxing. All it is really just relaxing and getting more relaxed, and then we have more access to more parts of the brain, like the subconscious mind. But really, it's just a matter of being interactive. And there are certain techniques, I have special techniques I've created that make things very effective. But it's basically that I know how the brain works and I talk to the person. But the things about that make people quack like a duck and all that, that's really stage hypnosis. Now, that's not what I do. I do hypnotherapy.
Okay.
So the purpose of stage hypnosis is entertainment, and the purpose of hypnotherapy is to help someone.
All right, now let me ask Reese about the help he wants. You don't want to quack like a duck. You want to quit smoking. Why do you want to quit smoking?
Well, my health reasons why. I've been smoking for about 10 years now, since I was in high school.
How much do you smoke? How many cigarettes a day?
Close to a pack a day or over, yeah.
So have you tried other ways and you're like, okay, this is my
I have.
last alternate
patches, I tried the cold turkey, which didn't work. And during the process of that, I have like a cough. Like I get up in the morning, I always cough and cough and
you're a young man, so you can feel the effects of this already.
Yeah. And it's...
So, Beverly, this actually, it's not just for smoking. You could use hypnotherapy for all sorts of things, right? Alcohol, diet.
All habits, the diet especially. We do a lot of people who want to lose weight or even gain weight. It could also be used for that. It's really anything, any change a person wants to do is controlled by the subconscious mind. And this is the easiest way to make changes is through the subconscious mind.
Okay, can you describe what it's like for the person, or for the experience, what the experience is like? What do you say to the person? You said you just talk to them. What goes on in the session? How does a person relax? How do you get them to accept the suggestion that they should make this change? Okay,
well, it's a combination of things. Well, first off, I have to make sure that they're comfortable, that I get rid of the myths. That's the first thing I do, really. And they have to be able to trust me. So actually, it's partly getting to have the rapport so they feel comfortable with me, and that's pretty easy. People pretty much kind of see I'm a normal person and I'm not going to do weird things. Then I like to educate them how it works so that they work with me. And I have certain techniques I've developed that are a little specific. Also, what we do is the suggestions are not the whole thing, because I do a transformational way of doing things, and I'm eliciting the suggestions from the client. So actually from him, I'll be getting from him what will work for him. So I know how to ask questions. That's a lot of it.
Are you freaking out, Reese? Or how are you feeling about tomorrow's session? You're doing this tomorrow.
I'm excited. You know, I read a little bit about hypnotherapy and things like that, and friends always suggested it. And so I say, why not?
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Cool.
Can't lose.
Yeah, so how many sessions does it normally take for somebody to quit a bad habit?
Well, it depends on the person and depends on what it is. Okay, for smoking, for me, it takes 1, 2, or 3 sessions.
That's it?
That's it for smoking. All my clients have quit in 1, 2, or 3 sessions.
And a session is how long?
I do 1.5 or 2-hour sessions. I like doing 2-hour sessions because I get a lot done in one session.
So how do you know how long it's going to take, Reese?
Here's my special question, and I'll ask him, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being totally desiring to quit smoking, what number are you right now?
I would say I'm an 8, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, notice 2 things. He didn't jump into a number, and it's less than a 10.
Right.
Okay.
Here's my experience is almost everyone who said, I'm a 10, or sometimes they'll say, I'm a 12, I'm 100. My last client said, I'm 100. That's how they are. Those clients tend to quit in one session. The desire is so great. But the clients who are less, anything less, 9.5 or less, tend to be more than one session. Almost always are more than one session. So he's a candidate for more than one session, but he is a candidate for one session, maybe. Just a lot less percentage.
Okay. Wow. Why is it that some people are able to just do it, just quit a bad habit like that, and others are not?
The way I like to look at it is, okay, our conscious mind is only 3% of our brain power. And the subconscious and the superconscious mind are 97% of our brain power together. That's where the power is. So if the subconscious mind is in agreement, no problem. Willpower is in the conscious mind. And that's where all of our judgment, thoughts, and logic are. It's all in the conscious mind. So when our conscious mind says, I want to do this, and if the subconscious mind says, okay, no problem. But if the subconscious mind says, no way, then it's no way.
Oh, if it's 97%, that's why I'm going crazy all the time. My subconscious mind is taken over. Oh my gosh.
It does control a lot.
Yes, help me.
I can't wait for next week to see
I
how
know.
things go.
Reese, you have your session tomorrow, and
Yes.
we're actually going to tape it. And then next Thursday, we're going to see how it went. So that's exciting. Congratulations, by the
Thank
way,
you.
for taking this courageous step. And thank you so much for coming on and
welcome.
educating us
Thank
about
you.
that.
This
Okay,
is
we'll
really
see you.
interesting.
Yeah, we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, looking to give something back, as they say? Well, up next, you don't have to be rich to be a philanthropist. And organize your home and your life. House Dr. Lisa Quinn shares her own New Year's resolutions with tips on how you can keep yours. Well, looking to kick a bad habit, and aren't we all? Up next, see a tool that one viewer is using will put hypnotherapy to the test. And later, you too can have it all. Find the ultimate balance of working and raising a family. We recently tackled the topic of hypnotherapy as a tool to help kick a bad habit. Now, hypnotherapist Beverly Taylor and her client Reese Carnes are back after Reese's hypnotherapy session to help him quit smoking. And it's great to have you two back with us. Now, okay, last week you were here the day before your first session, right? Before we talk about the results of that, how it went, Beverly, why don't you just explain what you do first with a client, the first things you do in a first session?
Sure. Well, the most important thing is I have to ask questions to find out why is he smoking, what's going on, what time he's smoking, what his concerns are, and what fears are there. For example, he had a belief system that stop smoking was hard. Well, I can remove that belief system. And so that was actually part of it. I thought he actually might be able to quit in one session if he had that. Because as you remember, I always ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being totally desiring to quit smoking,
Right.
what number are you? And he was an 8.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
So the first session consisted of talking, gathering information, not putting someone in a trance.
Not yet.
Well, you...
And then, and on the beginning, the first part is asking a lot of questions.
Right, right.
And also making sure his questions are all answered. Then we go into trance, and that's really simple. It really is just a relaxation exercise.
Okay.